Hello everyone, today I saw a film that I've been interested to see for a very long time, at least a few months. And it's sadly only playing in one theater in my area, but I got a chance to see it before it's practically gone, and probably have a better chance of finding it online, streaming or something like that. But I'm glad I saw it in the theater. The film is called Life of Crime, and it is the brand new movie that is based on a novel created by one of the greatest crime thriller novelists, Elmore Leonard, who some of his movies have come to the screen that he's written or he had a story or an idea for. Some of those would be 310 to Yuma, Jackie Brown, Out of Sight, The Big Bounce, and probably many others. And sadly, I think he passed away about a year ago. But you know, he's known for creating some really great stories. But is this one of those great stories? Well, the film has a very eclectic cast. We've got Jennifer Aniston, Tim Robbins, John Hawkes, Mos Def, or whatever he wants to call himself. We got Mark Bone Jr., a really great character actor in the film. Will Forte, and there's some other people that I just can't think of right now, but there's just a lot of wonderful actors and actresses that are in this movie. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Jennifer Aniston, she's definitely proven me wrong a few times in the last 14 years of her career. You know, just come out of nowhere and just really given a really great performance. But this is a crime. It's not really a thriller, and it's not really a comedy either, though I felt like from watching the trailer we'd get some sort of crime comedy thriller out of this. But I really don't know what this film really wants to be. It's got a really intriguing story about a couple of small-town crooks played by John Hawkes and Mos Def, and they want to kidnap this wife of this guy that has a lot of money. The wife is Jennifer Aniston, and the husband is played by Tim Robbins. But it turns out that he really doesn't love his wife anymore, and he wants to get a divorce, and he doesn't really care. So there's this really crazy triangle of crime and intrigue and suspense, kinda, and you know what? I don't know what to make about this movie. I really don't. I think the cast is wonderful. I mean, there's some really wonderful moments that happen between this film, between the characters in this film, and I liked the overall journey. I really wanted to see where this movie was actually going. And I really don't like the outcome near the end of the film. It was like, okay, I don't know how true this is to the novel, but this film just felt like it didn't know really what it wanted to be. It's well directed, it's well acted, and I like some of the writing, and I think the writing is pretty solid. You know, some of the dialogue that happens between some of these characters is pretty cool, and there's some really cool little situations that happen throughout the film, but I don't know what to make of this movie. I was laughing a few times, but I never felt like I was watching a comedy. And I was never really scared or terrified watching this movie, so it never really felt like some crime thriller, like, oh my gosh, someone's in serious danger. I felt like everybody was just having fun. And no one really felt like there was any danger going on or there was any consequences to their actions. It almost felt like there was really no consequences to any of the actors, any of the characters' actions. But I actually really liked the movie. I know I just like with a big huge question mark. I like the time that we spent there. The movie's an hour and 40 minutes, and I was always entertained, and I was always intrigued by just how weird and strange this movie was going to go, and it didn't really go in these routes where it was too dark or too suspenseful. There really wasn't any moment of suspense in the movie. There's attempts for this kind of stuff. There's a lot of attempts for comedy and for suspense and for thriller and for characters to kind of like each other even more than they should, like Stockholm Syndrome in this kidnap situation. I like the movie, and I want to recommend it slightly, mainly the fact that I think the cast is great, and I like the journey that these characters go on, even though I don't know how much sense it makes, but it was enjoyable for what it was. I hope that makes sense. I actually liked my experience being in the theater watching the movie, even though I wish it was more suspenseful or felt more like a thriller or maybe laugh more. It wasn't really that ridiculous to even make me laugh as much. But I surprisingly kind of liked the film. I kind of liked the film more than I don't know what to say. Yeah, I liked the film. I can't deny it. I had a good time watching it. It's not going to be a strong recommendation. If you can find it in a theater, check it out. If you can find it online through any kind of streaming site or on-demand site, check it out. Just don't pay a lot of money for it. Try and get to see it for free if you can. because it's something different. It's definitely, I like that it attempted to be something different. Again, I don't know how true it is to the original novel, or whatever the novel's called, The Switch. I don't know how true it is, but it's definitely not near any of the films that we've seen in the past that have come from stories from Elmore Leonard. There's been some stronger stories like Get Shorty, which was a better movie about a comedy thriller or whatever, and then Jackie Brown is just a great Quentin Tarantino movie where he took a story from Elmore Leonard and made it his own. Anyways, this is a good movie, question mark, but something I'm not going to give a solid recommendation. I'll give it a slight recommendation and say check it out, but try and see it for free. I'm going to give Life of Crime a slight 3 stars out of 4. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. I'm also on Twitter and I'm on Facebook. Please go to WeLiveFilm.com and subscribe right here on YouTube to We Live Film. Also go to Long Beach Acting and Film Association right here on Facebook and Twitter. Please also go to MoviePilot.com, and if you've enjoyed this movie review, please click right here. Subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful life, and I'll talk to you at my next movie review. Bye everyone, and peace be with you, my friends.